Okay, let's just state the obvious. The world of work is changing so fast it can make your head spin. And the big engine behind all that? It's AI. But here's the thing. This isn't just about learning some fancy new software. Nope. It's forcing us to completely tear down and rebuild how we think about learning, adapting, and, just staying relevant in our careers.
And this quote, it just nails it. The problem isn't AI, it's how we learn. This totally reframes the whole conversation, doesn't it? The real challenge here isn't the tech. It's the fact that the way we've always done learning, well, it's just not cutting it anymore. It can't keep up.
And if you're in the world of learning and development, you know this pain all too well. It's that feeling, right? You spend months, literally months, building the perfect course. You plan everything out in January, and by the time March rolls around, it's already outdated. It feels like you're on a treadmill, just running this constant, super frustrating race against becoming irrelevant.
So what this all boils down to is what we're calling the crisis. It's this simple, brutal fact. Our learning methods just can't keep up with the pace of change. It's like we're trying to solve today's complex, AI-driven problems with methods from, the dial-up era, and that gap between the two, it's not just a gap anymore, it's turning into a giant chasm.
This table really breaks it down nicely, showing the two completely different ways of thinking. On one side, you've got your traditional training. You know the drill. You're a passive participant, you sit, you listen, maybe you get a certificate at the end. But on the other side, that's the learning engineer approach. It's all about being an active problem solver, getting a personalized experience, and, this is the most important part, actually applying skills to real work. It's a massive shift from just learning about your job to actually learning while doing your job.
So, okay, if the old blueprint is totally broken, what's the fix? Well, it's not another online course or a fancy new app. The solution is a whole new role, a new kind of architect for learning, the learning engineer.
Right, so what in the world is a learning engineer? Well, think less like a traditional teacher and more like an architect or an inventor. These aren't people who just deliver pre-made content. No way. They're in the workshop, hands-on, actively building, testing, and experimenting. They take this deep curiosity about how we humans actually learn and smash it together with the incredible power of AI to cook up totally new ways to learn.
And who are these people? They're probably already working in fields like learning design, training, or HR. But here's the key difference. They're not content to just sit on the sidelines and watch this whole AI thing happen. They want to be in the driver's seat. They want to lead the transformation. These are the folks who learn best by doing, who love working with others, and are always asking that big question, what if?
Okay, so let's get into the new blueprint. What does it actually look like to learn with AI instead of just, learning about it?
This quote right here is the heart of it all. We don't teach AI, we learn with it. So forget about passively watching a bunch of tutorials about AI. This is a totally active, hands-on experience where AI is right there with you, as your partner, your tool, your co-pilot. So here's how the whole thing is structured. It's basically a 1-week, super intensive sprint. Now that sounds like a lot, but it's a really focused 15-hour commitment in total. It's this awesome blend of working together in workshops and then doing your own building and learning, with AI helping you along the way. Plus, you've got daily check-ins with your peers and one-on-one coaching, so you're always getting feedback and never feel stuck.
And during that week, you're not just sitting around talking theory. Oh no, you are building stuff. You'll actually design and start developing your very own AI learning assistant. You'll get to work with these cool AI companions like Spark and TeachMe. They're tools designed to help you get better, faster. The most important thing is you walk away with something real, something tangible that you built yourself.
And look, this is absolutely not something you do alone. A massive part of this whole experience is the community, building the future of learning together.
That's why the program is kept really small and intimate. We're talking only about 20 people in a group, and that's on purpose. It guarantees that it's not some boring lecture. It's a real, hands-on workshop where you can actually collaborate, learn from each other, and figure things out as a team.
And the skills you walk away with are super practical. This isn't about getting another piece of paper to hang on your wall. It's about leaving with the actual ability and the confidence to go back to your job and design new learning experiences with AI, build your own custom tools, and really lead those important conversations in your company.
Don't just take my word for it. The best way to understand the impact is to hear from people who've actually done it. This quote from a past participant says it all. It points to something way deeper than just a training course. It's a real transformation.
And hey, the numbers totally back this up. The program has a Net Promoter Score of +88. Now, to give you some perspective, in the business world, anything over 70 is considered like absolutely world-class. So an 88, that's just a phenomenal sign of how valuable and satisfying people find this experience.
So all of this really leads to one big question, right? The call is going out for these new architects of learning. The real question is this for you?
How do you know if you're a fit? Well, it kind of boils down to this. If you're someone who learns by getting your hands dirty, if you want to be at the forefront of this AI wave, and if you get energy from working with other smart people, then yeah, this is probably your jam. But if you'd rather just watch some videos by yourself, or you're just looking for a quick tutorial, this probably isn't it. This is for pioneers, not passengers.
And there's something else, something really special for the folks who join in 2026. You'll get the title of Founding Learning Engineer. And that's not just a fancy name. It means you're not just a participant in a program. You are literally one of the people defining a brand new profession from the ground up. Pretty cool, right?
Which really brings us full circle. The old ways of learning, they're crumbling. It's clear that we need to build something new. So the question to leave you with is a pretty big one. If the future of learning needs new architects, could it be you?